I'm Wolf, and this is Arcanaignition. The moon is a waning gibbous tonight, and I'm going to read some tarot for you. My question this evening is from Rez, and Rez is an acupuncturist who wants to know about the future of her business. And Rez's question is, what are things that I can do to be financially abundant while helping my patients the most deeply? And I love how this question combines the two reasons why you got into this work. You want to be financially abundant and you want to help people deeply. It seems like the most fulfilling career I can imagine gets us both of those things. A lot of people need to look into multiple different avenues and have one of them for financial abundance and another to feed their spirit. And it looks like what's feeding your spirit here is helping people deeply. So I'm going to give you a 3-card reading with the Golden Art Nouveau tarot deck. All right, Rez. The first card I'm pulling for you Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is the light bringer. Not always requested, but he's there, and he's there with fire, and he's there with oomph, he's there with spirit. He's coming through to show the way, to show the path, to show how awesome and brilliant the world can be. The next card I'm pulling for you Queen of Wands. And Queen of Wands is witchcraft. She's got a sunflower, she's got a black cat. Queen of Wands is making things happen and making things happen in a way where she gets to kind of poof and then sit back and watch it happen. Queen of Wands is very much in control of her own destiny, and she's very much in control of the destiny of those around her. And the last card that I'm pulling for you Page of Cups. And Page of Cups is a young, vibrant, loving, perhaps a little bit vain, perhaps a little bit tricksy, perhaps a little bit out of his element, but not gonna let anyone know about it. And Page of Cups is a dreamer. In the Thoth based decks, we would read this as Princess of Cups, and Princess of Cups is floating on a cloud, doing a little this, a little that, a little of whatever occurs to her in the moment, following her heart and not worrying about the details. All right. Now let's look at these 3 cards together. And these are all court cards. We've got a knight, a queen, and a page. Often these cards represent people, and often they represent aspects of ourselves. Now the fact that I got 3 court cards right here, I'm gonna say that your business relies on people. And maybe that's obvious. All businesses rely on people. Is that true? Yours certainly does. And, but your clients are your heroes. Your clients are how you become financially abundant, and your clients are the means through which you can work your magic and help the world. So the first piece of advice I'm giving you is to be as client focused as possible. Figure out what they want, figure out what they need, ask them what they want, ask them what they need, and when somebody comes to you for your services, treat them like you would treat a visiting god. Your clients are everything. All right, let's look at these specific cards and maybe these specific clients. We have two which are about wands, and wands are about will and determination, and it's the part of us that does things, the part of us that wakes up in the morning and says this is gonna happen, and then this happens. So some aspects of your clients to look at are their will. What are they wanting to do? And what are your clients, for the Knight of Wands, what are your clients wanting to bring to the world? How can you help them shine? And for the Queen of Wands, what are your clients' unique magical abilities? And how can you help that come forward? And then the Page of Cups. Another question I would ask about your clients is, what are their whimsical, floaty fantasies? So my advice to you about how to be financially abundant while helping your patients the most deeply is to tap into those aspects of your patients which are wanting to bring light to the world, which are wanting to make things happen, and which don't really know what they want, but are confident in the floating and have no specific goals, no specific destination. Allow them to, and allow yourself to follow impulses in a way that isn't goal-oriented, in a way that isn't attached to specific results, in a way that is about loving and appreciating and enjoying whatever happens to be here right now. I hope that helps you. For those of you watching, if you have a question for me, you can send it to arcanaignition@gmail.com. And if you're looking at these cards and you have an alternate interpretation, which you think could help Rez be financially abundant while helping her patients most deeply, then feel free to write it in the comments.